yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names. Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
And besides, let's do it. Let's fight.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I've realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named about Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate. He whipped your innate. He whipped your innate. Magic to a frenzy, and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome. What do you wish to know?
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw. Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him! The malformed assassin who struck at the prince! He's bound for the woods!
After him!
What now?
No.
Ready?
What now?
Ready?
Stop! You... Zorba.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants. What do you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless impostor, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, impostor or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away. But it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display!
Guy shows up again just with... Okay. All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Maybe not.
Looks like we can't brute
Let's
force
work
through
together.
this one.
Forward!
No holding back! Not good.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
I'll use what I must. Pierce!
Critical hit. High
Sword Master! I'll crush you!
Cleric! I will protect you!
I owe you.
Quite a boon.
Burn!
Face me! To die yet!
Collapse! Someone heal him fast! Ty's made
Sword
him heal.
Master!
He needs
I'll cut you
healing
down!
Cleric! Healing up!
I knew you'd help.
My thanks.
Much thanks.
I will. Let's go. I'm all prepared.
I'm counting on you!
How about this?
All right! I've got a new weakness. Shield! We've got to do something about those apples!
Bloody hell!
Let me handle those apples. All right. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance.
I'll use what I must. Rancor!
You hit their weakness.
Sword Master!
Taizme.
Oh, power of heroes! A mystic shield!
I owe you.
Quite a boon.
No. Gotta rethink. Take it!
Let us clean up this... Oh, power of kings!
What a shame! Sword Master! Hack and slack tougher than I thought.
This
Allies, together!
No, not this.
For all that we strive for! Shine! They yet cling to life.
It's okay. Lend me your strength.
Show them our might!
Ice!
More apples? Quick, knock them off again!
Sniper! Some darker arts.
Nice
I call upon royal power within!
Right on target! Nice one, Clara!
Not now. From our provisions!
Let's go. Let's work together.
Hold nothing back! Alright, how's that?
Reel and rock. Sniper!
Nice one, Captain!
No holding back! Take that!
Oh, power of heroes!
Thanks.
Helpful as ever.
My thanks.
Wind!
Sniper! Purify!
More apples? Quick, knock them off again!
I shall vanquish evil! They die hard!
Come! I will
Need
protect
help.
you!
I owe you.
Much thanks.
Let's go. Lend me your strength.
Strike true!
Come on.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again! Regenerate the head wings! Here comes another round of wind attacks! Legs are back to normal! Ugh! We'd only just taken them out! Let me handle those All right! Now it can't heal itself anymore! Don't waste your chance! Get in there!
I'll use what I must. Mandible bearing.
No holding back! I'll cut you down!
Right on target! Nice one,
Oh,
Troll!
power of heroes!
Not this.
Join with me!
We'll combine our strength.
Still standing, I see!
Come forth, royal soul. By this power. The lightning. You're here?
Hurt bad! Let's get him some healing!
I see your game.
Finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman!
Now accept your fate. Apologies. Would you finish this?
Sword master! Hack and slash!
Get healed up!
To ever greater heights.
feel stronger.
I admit,
I can
Even up.
Power, yes.
Feels like I'm making progress.
The bastard got away!
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
it's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. But don't worry. At long last,
Still, what's our next move?
Alces once said that His Highness, he is royalty and elder both. Heir to the legacies of when the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then...
In his own words, huh?
Right.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name.
We fight him to...
Yes.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him.
Looking forward to the victory song.
While we've...
You... Your mother. But listen well. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you for... The world's fate is in your hands. Please.
Thank you.
Our final battle. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us...
It's a bit strange, isn't it? The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. Well, guess I'm repeating myself.
Stay beside me forever.
Wow.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Your tempered bond has become a fire by the great...
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way. When things get tough, by the way, the chiefess told me, I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. The part we're reading today is... The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions. So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Cruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. But
Right.
you've got the power to and that's what I'm going to help.
I saw what happened. So, as far as I know, there is no record, an archetype whose existence was only theoretical. I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety, and archetypes are its. So then, what?
The foremost fate.
Indeed, it is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are, yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a. Do you understand? Not as an unearned title of Bloodline's champ. That is what it truly means. What glorious.
Indeed.
Who? Yes, I swear. Who are you? You with this voice.
If it is answers you seek,
Are you?
as for you, I move onward to thy final ordeal.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that Bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
We can't give up. Of course.
About the new stuff you felt. Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be. Let's move!
You see?
Yeah. After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained no truths. They head to Grand...
That Eldon boy is nowhere to be found.
Speaking of which, the voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelmed. Why is this happening?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult.
It's always easier to follow.
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run?
Is this really the time?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word. Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come. Come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reeve.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh no, of course not. I'll just say.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I'll tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You've seen Count Luis lie to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep...
Oi! Damn it!
when Count Luis is king.
Well, they're probably just as anxious.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now. But Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair.
Even then, everyone's on edge.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. What are we about to see? Ah. Do you hear me? Oh, this country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide the country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou wert elder.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Snatching victory, but they're... What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected.
It's useless. Words are cheap.
True and...
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magic.
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then
Cause he's an imposter!
Oi! And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers. Only thing traitors deserve.
Lady Juna, I can't believe this! I don't intend on dying with anyone! Besides...
Hey, you chief! Weren't you...
Mustari girl!
You are...
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters.
We'll have your heads on pikes soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we...
This is bad. They really are out.
Oi! Over here! Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run. Now!
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
Not. Oh, that's not.
I know, it's not true. But truth, and moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. How fares your neighbor? Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless?
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social state, so even those who may have opposed—
Then we're stuffed. He won't—
Oh, that's all true then. This all said, in my humble— Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair Before I met you people, now maybe that outlook's our real enemy.
We've been told Magla is born from people's
Kind of ironic, but we have to do something about it.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in.
All right. Luis, rightfully
Luis is the only one left.
Smash it all to bits!
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right? Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head-on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. And not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity.
You're implying it's Luis's doing?
Don't know. But the change in the citizens is...
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
Trap or not.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop, and we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole...
Indeed. Maria's been terribly...
Right.
I'll always believe in you.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose...
We're counting on you.
'Tis too late. Late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
What to pick? All right then. All right then.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
This voice?
soon naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shalt inherit the kingdom. I bid thee for...
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace wall.
Or perhaps...
However disturbing the world looks,
Sky looks proper hellish, alright.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now.
Sure enough. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for?
Maybe... Hope.
A little broad, don't you think? I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to words. Forgive my fumbling, forgive my fumbling, forgive my fumbling, forgive my fumbling. But perhaps 'tis a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches...
Right. Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The King's deadline, and that won't be the end of things either. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done.
We've got a few days left. So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. That's...
Let's put an end to this.
So?
Smash it all to bits!
Mister! Oh, yeah.
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it? Hope you like it.
There's more than enough for everyone. I was thinking, maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
I mean, it might work.
Miss Fabian was worried too. But she said we won't know until we try.
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, What if they make a habit of skulking around here?
Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened, and I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Is it true?
Yes, Mom.
Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too now.
It sounds like you're making...
Yep. You know, all of... You gave me those pictures of your... When I look at these pictures... I like it when you're here. And sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but...
Is that because...
I used to want to run away. I didn't feel... I wanted Miss Fabian to like me when I realized that. And right now... Oh, wait. Can't die, okay? So please come back.
Die. I can't promise that. It's up to God.
Instead of pictures, when I return, I'll bring you back a kind, caring country.
When you're king.
This shit's hot as fuck. Damn, why is the camera so low? What the fuck?
Will people only cry when they're happy? Because if everybody was kind, there'd be no reason to ever feel sad. I want to help you too. I wish everyone could smile and laugh all the time.
The pure-hearted, you're by the great.
I want to be with Mr. forever. If you don't come back on your own, I still dream.
Just that. I would probably end it right here. Still need to fix some issues with the...
What should I do?
Settings.
What now?
30 days till the
What
final
now?
battle. Dang.